In the summer of 2005, a 19-year-old student from Wiltshire, England, conceived an idea that would soon ripple across the digital world and fundamentally reshape how people perceived online advertising. Alex Tew, a business student at the University of West England, faced a challenge common to countless students across the globe: financing his education at a time when tuition fees were rising, part-time jobs paid modest wages, and personal debt loomed as an inevitable consequence of higher education. Tew's situation was compounded by the pressure to succeed academically, while navigating the financial realities of young adulthood. Part-time employment provided limited relief, barely enough to cover rent, food, and basic necessities, while student loans promised years of debt that could affect future opportunities. In this environment, Tew conceived a solution that was as audacious as it was innovative, one that blended creativity, technological curiosity, and an intimate understanding of internet culture. His insight was deceptively simple: sell individual pixels on a website. Not entire pages, not banner ads, but tiny units of digital real estate, each priced at $1, arranged into a grand mosaic visible to anyone with a web browser. Buyers could purchase clusters of pixels, and each cluster would link to their own websites. The homepage would consist of a 1,000 by 1,000 pixel grid, eventually forming a vast tapestry of logos, messages, and links. What might initially seem trivial or absurd, a playful student experiment, would ultimately evolve into a phenomenon generating over $1 million, drawing worldwide media attention, and leaving an indelible mark on digital culture. This is the story of how one inventive student's idea reshaped perceptions of entrepreneurship, marketing, and the value of digital real estate. It illustrates the unexpected power of simplicity, ingenuity, and audacity in the digital age. It is a tale of ambition, creativity, and the viral potential of a single idea executed at precisely the right moment in history. The birth of an idea. June 2005. Alex Tew's inspiration emerged from a combination of necessity, observation, and careful analysis of the rapidly changing digital landscape. In early 2005, online advertising was dominated by conventional methods: banner ads, pop-up windows, and search engine marketing campaigns. Large corporations dominated the space, investing substantial sums in digital advertising to maintain visibility. Yet, these approaches often carried prohibitive costs and required advanced technical knowledge, creating barriers for small businesses, entrepreneurs, and individual internet users. While the internet was steadily evolving into a global marketplace, the opportunities for innovative, low-cost, and highly creative advertising strategies remained largely untapped. In January 2005, Tew sketched out the concept for what would become the million-dollar homepage. His plan was elegantly simple, yet revolutionary in its own way. A single web page, composed of a grid of 1 million pixels, each sold for $1. Buyers could purchase blocks of at least 100 pixels, which would link to their websites. The page would become both a functional advertising platform and a piece of participatory digital art. The idea merged elements of entrepreneurship and performance art, giving participants not just visibility, but the chance to own a fragment of internet history. By March 2005, Tew had finalized the initial design. The homepage was minimalist by intention: a stark white background partitioned into a perfectly regular 1,000 by 1,000 pixel grid. Each pixel represented an opportunity, an investment, a statement, a tiny digital footprint. The simplicity of the design belied its significance. The page would become a symbol of innovation and viral marketing. While democratizing the concept of online advertising, Tew's objective was concrete: raise $1 million to fund his tuition, transforming a personal financial problem into a large-scale digital experiment. The project quickly captured attention within the online community. Forums, early social media platforms, and technology blogs spread word of the idea, with participants fascinated by its novelty. Observers were divided. Some dismissed it as a whimsical experiment, while others were intrigued by its audacity. The premise, that a student could literally sell pixels, was novel, playful, and transparent in purpose, resonating with an audience eager to participate in something both experimental and tangible. The concept became an interactive experiment in the democratization of advertising, offering anyone in the world the opportunity to contribute to a larger digital mosaic. Launch and early adoption. July-September 2005. The $1 Million homepage officially launched on August 26, 2005. Initially, the site's buyers were primarily local, friends, family, and small businesses in Wiltshire and neighboring areas. Tew personally reached out to prospective participants, presenting the project as a unique opportunity to be part of a new digital experiment. Local newspapers, recognizing the story's novelty, covered the launch, adding legitimacy and curiosity to the project. Within days, the project's reach expanded far beyond the local sphere. Online forums, early social networking platforms, and digital communities began sharing the site. Platforms such as Something Awful, Fark, and Reddit became catalysts for viral spread, while technology bloggers and niche media highlighted the ingenuity of selling pixels as a means of funding tuition. By mid-September, pixel sales accelerated dramatically. Small businesses, e-commerce startups, and individual users worldwide purchased blocks of pixels, motivated by both novelty and the potential to drive web traffic to their own platforms. The homepage's design evolved in real time, creating a vibrant patchwork of colors, logos, and slogans. Some blocks were straightforward advertisements, while others incorporated intricate miniature designs or playful messages. The growing mosaic became a reflection of its contributors' diversity and creativity, with each new purchase adding a layer of visual complexity and narrative richness. Visitors could watch the page evolve almost in real time, observing the ingenuity and participation of contributors worldwide. By the end of September 2005, over 500,000 pixels had been sold, bringing Tew halfway to his ambitious $1 million goal. Major media outlets took notice, including BBC News, CNN, and The Guardian, which highlighted the clever simplicity and global appeal of the concept. What began as a local student's personal solution had rapidly become a global talking point, demonstrating the viral potential of an inventive idea. Executed with timing, creativity, and cultural resonance. The viral phenomenon. October, December 2005. As autumn progressed, the $1 Million homepage transitioned from a niche curiosity to a mainstream global phenomenon. The story of a young student raising tuition by selling pixels captivated imaginations worldwide. Bloggers, journalists, and online commentators praised Tew's ingenuity, while millions of internet users visited the homepage, exploring the mosaic, sharing links, and speculating about its potential. By November 2005, the homepage's appeal had crossed national boundaries. Companies in the United States, Europe, and Asia purchased pixels, viewing the page as a unique marketing platform. Startups experimented with creative messaging, including logos, slogans, and even interactive designs. Some advertisers embraced artistic approaches, transforming their pixel blocks into miniature digital artworks. The site became both a commercial and cultural artifact, a gallery showcasing entrepreneurial ambition, creative expression, and early internet ingenuity. Media coverage amplified the phenomenon further. Analysts and marketing experts studied the page as a case study in viral marketing. Tew's model, a low-cost, creative, and highly shareable approach, demonstrated that even a simple idea could generate substantial revenue without the need for venture capital, traditional advertising infrastructure, or complex technical support. The $1 Million homepage highlighted the value of novelty and creativity, proving that a single, well-conceived concept could achieve global relevance and commercial success. By December 2005, the millionth pixel was sold, completing Tew's original vision. $1 million had been raised, a remarkable achievement for a 19-year-old student, but the broader impact extended far beyond financial success. The homepage had become a symbol of innovation, creativity, and the possibilities of the internet, providing a blueprint for viral campaigns, unconventional marketing strategies, and the potential of small ideas, executed effectively on a global scale. Technical and cultural impact. 2006 to 2007. Following the completion of the project, Tew reflected on the simplicity and technological elegance that had enabled its success. The site was static, a single HTML page with minimal coding and no database. Yet this simplicity was central to the project's appeal. It was accessible, intuitive, and easily shareable, providing an unfiltered glimpse into the collaborative creativity of early internet users. The page became a time capsule, preserving the culture, experimentation, and ambition of its contributors. Academics and business schools studied the homepage as a case study in entrepreneurship, marketing, and innovation. Lectures frequently highlighted Tew's ability to combine clarity, simplicity, and timing to generate immense value. Technology commentators emphasized the implications for digital advertising, noting that unconventional, low-cost approaches could compete effectively with traditional media campaigns. The homepage inspired imitation and experimentation around the world. Entrepreneurs, artists, and web developers launched similar mosaic or pixel-based projects, hoping to replicate Tew's success. While few matched the financial achievement, the concept demonstrated the power of creativity, novelty, and social engagement. The $1 Million homepage became a cultural reference point, embodying the ingenuity and boldness of early internet entrepreneurship. Legacy and reflection. 2008-present. Years later, the $1 Million homepage remains an iconic example of internet entrepreneurship. The site continues to exist online, preserved as a historical artifact of early digital culture. Academics, journalists, and technology enthusiasts frequently reference it as one of the earliest and most successful demonstrations of viral marketing and participatory digital content. Alex Tew leveraged the lessons from the project to pursue further entrepreneurial ventures, building a career rooted in creativity and technological innovation. His story has become emblematic of the power of imagination, opportunity, and calculated risk in the digital age. The homepage itself has influenced marketing strategies, demonstrating that storytelling, novelty, and audacity can create both cultural and commercial impact without requiring massive financial or technical resources. The site's legacy is subtle yet significant. It anticipated trends in social media marketing, crowdfunding, and viral campaigns that would dominate the following decades. Its success illustrated that the internet rewards originality, boldness, and creativity, offering lessons that remain relevant to entrepreneurs, marketers, and digital creators worldwide. Lessons from 1 Million Pixels. The $1 Million homepage exemplifies the intersection of creativity, opportunity, and execution. A single, simple idea, implemented with precision, transformed a student's financial challenge into a cultural milestone. The story highlights the internet's capacity as a platform for experimentation, innovation, and global engagement. Tew's experience raises questions still relevant today. What lessons can modern digital creators draw from his success? Could one idea, presented in a novel format, once again reshape markets and attract global attention? How might the next generation of entrepreneurs leverage simplicity, timing, and creativity to achieve results that appear almost impossibly large? In a world saturated with content and digital noise, the success of 1 Million Pixels serves as a powerful reminder. Ingenuity, audacity, and bold thinking can create opportunities with effects far beyond the original vision, inspiring innovation for years to come. Watch more interesting stories. Subscribe to our channel